could conclude or could get out the hint that he has been trained in meditation technique. He has been doing meditation all the time. And that probably is the last retreat that he does in order to go out to preach the message of God. Most of the masters do that before they go out into the world, or before they decided whether they want to take the cross or not. It's a kind of last minute when you hear the alarm clock in the morning, and you don't just wake up right away, you know you have to go, but last minute enjoy the warmth of the bed. Similarly, most of the masters, after enlightenment, if they know that God has assigned them the mission of being the prophet of the age or the messiah of the day, they would go into retreat for some time, just to prepare themselves mentally, physically, psychically, to face the hard task ahead and to walk the long road that God has assigned to them. So you see the life of Buddha, no? You know the Buddha, yeah? Before he went out to preach the message, he also went on retreat for 49 days. Oh, 40 days. Probably Jesus also went for 49 days. Why 49 days? Because 7 times 7. You know, when you study many so-called mystical science, people believe in the number 7s. Even they say God made the world in 6 days, and he rests in the 7th days, right? Okay, so anyhow, altogether makes 7. Yeah. And all the Egyptian mathematical information are left over in the pyramid. They also mention anything with 7. And they believe that 7 is the good number and the number of creative energy. It's probably a number of success in any kind of spiritual endeavor, right? So therefore, when the Buddha went for retreat, he also takes 7 days, 7 make 49. And when we make retreat, we mostly also make 7 days retreat. It just become like a very acceptable tradition. So nobody questioned the 7 days. Therefore, I guess maybe Jesus also went for 49 days. Or maybe he thought he'd make a break out of traditional tracks. I said, wow, why 9 days more? I had enough. Just walk out. He did not care for the reputation of a so-called messiah. He did what he has to do. I guess he has very less ego. He doesn't consider the ordinary opinion of people. So probably that's why he walked out of his retreat on the 40th day. He thought, wow, 9 more days make no difference. I'm enlightened anyhow. And what I got to do, I got to do. The earlier, the better. But what I mean is probably, you see, that's how we know Jesus had been meditating before. Otherwise, how does he know? Yeah? How does he meditate for 40 days? The same like Buddha or Mohammed. When you study the life of Mohammed, you know he also made a retreat before he appeared to preach in his country or to his fellow believer. Is that not so? All of them did the same thing. And coincidentally, I also did the same thing, even though I know nothing about that. I mean, I did not intend to make a retreat first and then to go out. Everything just has been done the way it should be done, just naturally. Just like when you're hungry, you eat. You're tired, you sleep. So if we would like to have inner peace, then we must have satisfaction. We must have a kind of extraordinary satisfaction that could overcome all other desires in order to have what you required earlier, inner peace. It's not that difficult to attain what you just request. And what you requested, what the lady, our friend, requested, was the only thing that's worth requesting. And the only thing that we should attain and should yearn for. Because by attaining inner peace, we will attain everything else. That is also the name for the kingdom of God. All the miracles, all the satisfaction, all the fulfillment of worldly and heavenly desires come from the kingdom of God, come from the inner realization of our eternal harmony, of our eternal wisdom, and of our almighty power. If we do not get this, we never find satisfaction in this world. Doesn't matter how much money we have, doesn't matter what kind of position we hold, doesn't matter how much things this world has offered at our feet. That's why, again, in the Bible it is said, what good does a man if he